going on? Sunday in the garage. Thanks for joining me. We are gonna work on something else other than a square body today. So we're gonna do some musical cars out here. Pull the Suburban, got a battery to put in for the old lady. Had this sucker for like 4 years. And the battery's still going strong. And I thought it was gonna take a dump this summer, but it hasn't. But now that she's going back to school, she's taking a night class and it's in the hood. So don't want her to have any issues, so I figured better take care of that for the old lady. So I'm gonna go out here, play some musical cars, get the Suburban, get a battery swapped, and then we're pulling the Jeep in. So don't leave just because I said Jeep, because I busted some stuff underneath it, so you guys probably want to look at that and be like, square body would have been better. But gotta fix it because I'm going to Moab with it, towing it with the square body. So you guys should enjoy that. It'll be like half square, half Jeep. You know what I mean? So, alright, let me do some moving around and we'll get busy. Alright guys, here we go. Got the burb up in here. I'm going to pull that out, get the battery swapped. We'll get this out, we'll get the Jeep up in here. Man, this sucker's dirty. I better give her an old pressure washing sometime soon. Stupid. I kind of blew a little bit, but wasn't too bad, I guess. But you're gonna take this off and that bar down there, and then like this stuff's all together, so I didn't realize that. But you just disconnect the terminal, and then there's snaps that go around the battery, hold all that together, and then there's the negatory. I think I got everything nice and tight. Need the old lady having any troubles, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see if she starts. Don't judge the dirty car. Don't judge it. There we go. Groove easy. Now she won't have any issues, and now let's get the Jeep in here. Take a look at that. Some stuff came loose on my creeper here. Better blast it back down. Alright, so I'll show you up underneath the Jeep. So, hopefully you can see that there, but I've pretty much beat the hell out of it. Shit's... You can see the gas tank skid. It's all beat in. I need to pull this whole skid plate out. Probably weld some 120 between those deals there just to strengthen it up. Some of this stuff that's down on the floor. But, you know, it scuffed the driveline quite a bit. And I had a leaky pinion seal, so you can see like where it scuffed. But you know what? The cool thing is they replaced it under warranty. So that is good, but this is my problem. So I went wheeling a couple weeks ago and did that. So it's not really that copacetic, and if I hit it again right there, it could bend. So I've got a new one up in the passenger seat, so I'm gonna go grab it and we're gonna pop it in real quick. So at least it's the lower, pretty easy to change. So we'll get it up in here and knock her out. Alright, so hopefully you can see okay here. We'll just pop her out. See if we got enough oomph on this little impact to make things happen here. Alright, that ain't gonna have enough oomph on it. Alright, so I'll put a little red on them, and then I think these bad boys are about 120 foot-pounds. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, so we're good to go. Got the new control arm in. Probably like the easiest control arm install ever. Good thing it wasn't one of them upper ones, but yeah, man, and I think it was 120 on the torque. I'm pretty sure most of this shit's like 120, and I think the bolts are like the same size. So, whatever. So basically, I've been just riding dirty in the Jeep, and when I say dirty, I mean like kids went with me last time, and it's a dirty affair up in here. So I got to clean it up. I've got to fix my CB radio. So I got some CB radio stuff coming. So what I've done, I've been doing it like this. I built this spare tire. It's basically, it relocates it up a couple inches, so that way the spare tire clears the bumper down there. But I have a 5-foot antenna, and it catches on stuff because it's so damn tall. And then it just like kind of strips this shit out here. You know, everything gets all wonky. So I ordered like a 3-foot, I think it's called a Firefly antenna. So it should be a lot lighter, and then I'll still run it with the spring, but it should be like way better. I had done some front suspension work on it. I put as it still has the spacer lift, so after the suspension started getting worn a little bit, starting to have some pretty good wobble, so I put a bunch of toe in it, and it helped, like, you know, but it was eating my tires. So then I went ahead and got these Rancho front lower adjustable arms, and they're good. They're 188 wall, so they're pretty decently thick. And then I went ahead and got a Rancho. I got a Rancho. If you can see it there. So the Rancho track bar, adjustable up front. So kind of just set it all as good as I could. I kind of went on some measurements that JL Life gave me. So thanks, Modell. I think it was pretty perfect. And then I went ahead and I got this bracket, which is that bracket and that bracket. It's a metal cloak, kind of chintzy, but I mean, it's been holding up. Like, it looks chintzy, like over here, but it holds up. The problem I was having is that this, before, you see where it mounted there, and then like down here, and so like the rocks would just beat it up. So it was like every other trail I was replacing it, so I was having to take it off on the trails, which wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a couple bolts, but it was kind of a pain, you know what I mean? So, and plus sometimes I kind of set the front suspension, I set the toe, because I think I fixed the caster with the adjustable stuff, but so I set the toe to like a 1/4 inch in, you know, so like the fronts are just like a 1/4 inch in. And my tires haven't been eating themselves, but occasionally I'll hit a bump just right, and it'll start going. I never get it on the freeway or anything like that. It's just like 35, 40 if I'm turning and I hit a bump just right. So I mean, it ain't that bad. But part of the reason why I'm not driving it to Moab is that, you know, we're gonna be running like it's like a week's worth of trails, but I'm actually gonna be I'm driving out Saturday, and then we're running Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we're running like 7 and 8 trails. So if you're curious about what trails, I'll let you know. And then Wednesday is like the chill day, and then there's more wheeling, but I think I'm just gonna leave Wednesday, come on back home. I think that I'll sleep in a tent. So I think I'll be ready to come home. But one of the reasons why I'm not taking this sucker, not driving it, now if I didn't have the K20 and have access to a trailer, my buddy's going to let me borrow his, I'd just drive it out. But there's so much potential when you're on these trails. Like, you know, you just go out and run a day trail, you're close to home, and shit can happen, but, you know, you can limp it home, but it's like 500 miles, you know, and I don't want to be limping that home, you know what I mean? So I'll just tow it out with the 20. So I got a little bit, that was pretty much the main thing I wanted to get done with the Jeep. Just got to fix the CB stuff, clean it all up, get it ready, and it's good to go. I want to probably maybe get a trans service before I go, if I can afford it. And then the 20 is good, you know. And I guess, you know, as far as the videos go, you know, they don't all have to be like, you know, crazy doing something spectacular, you know what I mean? We could just be changing something on a Jeep and kick it back in the garage. I actually did clean the garage, so I actually got my toolbox back together and loaded back up. So I had like 10 different staging areas for tools, because I had this, like, it was on those shelves over there, and it was like broken up in different pieces. And finally I'm like, screw that, I got to get it back together, get all my tools in it. And what else? Yeah, so, you know, the K10 project, I'll update you on that. It's kind of, I had to take some stuff off of it to finish the 20. So the interior's all taken out. The yeah, 5.3's just chilling there. And yeah, so basically I told the boy that this was his truck. So I told him, I said, hey buddy, this is going to be your truck when, get these headphones out, this is going to be your truck when you're old enough. We're going to build it together, and this will be his rock crawler. And I hope to like be able to like teach him, you know, I ain't the best at all this stuff, you know, but I get by. So I'm hoping to like teach him to at least, you know, be able to turn some wrenches, do some welding, and just basically just, you know, be able to fend for himself, you know what I'm saying? So that's the plan with this one. So I'm really not going to touch this truck, and he knows it when he comes out here too. Like, he's like, Daddy's truck, and he'll point over there, and then he was like, my truck, and he'll point there. So I'm really just going to leave this here, and when he's ready, and I think he's pretty close. He's like 3.5, so I think, you know, by the time he gets like 4, we'll come out. He'll, you know, be able to like, you know, focus on something long enough. So that's the plan. So we're gonna link this and kind of do everything I wanted to do with it, but, you know, do it nice and slow, have him help me, have him learn stuff, and then it'll just be a cool crawler. So that's like the plan with it. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you rolling with me, man. I just wanted to get out here on Sunday and do some work and just talk to you guys, see what's up. So go ahead and comment if you like. Let me know what's up. And hit the like button if you like the video. And if you ain't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Join the family. You guys take it easy. Dave out.